Welcome to Hate Clarity. I'm your host, Lindsay, and today we are opening the Akashic Records on cats. The questions that we're going to ask are, what are cats? What is the connection between humans and cats? What is the purpose of cats in the ecosystem? How have cats evolved? Why are cats associated with spirit? What are some fun facts about cats we may not know about? Explain the 9 lives thing, and what's the most important message we need to know about cats. So let's get into it. First question, what are cats? Felines, mammals, they're like furry things. They're like meow. They're like, you know what cats are. I'm just curious, like, I don't know anything else from the Akashic Records perspective. What are cats? All right, felines, great. Species, felines, mammals, blah, blah. Okay. What is the connection between humans and cats? What is the connection between humans and cats? They're saying fellowships. Something about light workers. That's interesting. What is the relationship between humans and cats? They just said light workers. Like they're saying like working together, clearing energies, like working together. They work with people. It's like there are certain people that have light energies, and cats, like I'm seeing like a cat like circling a person. Like the person clearing energies, but the cat's clearing energies. I'm just getting clearing energies. Like the way that cats move around, it's like they circle you, they have their tails like moving things, like energy. Something about the way that they move, their like animal behavior is clearing energies. So the connection between humans and cats is clearing energies, clear energies. And they're showing like, they're like lots of cats, like needs to be clear energy. Like a space, a person, a place needs to clear the energy. The cats, like I'm seeing like an accumulation of cats in a place, and it's like they're in this like almost like this like vortex or this portal, like clearing energy in a space. Interesting. I just keep saying that. Clear energies. They're clearing energies together, and they clear energies like with people or like for people. Interesting. They're like, it's a long-held relationship, companionship. They're saying fellowship. Fellowships of like light workers. They're like even like the darker ones, it's like, it's actually not the dark. They're kind of like the way you might imagine like a witch and like black and like they're like gothic, witchcraft, all this stuff with the cat. There's something about black absorbing the energies, transmuting and transforming the energies. And so we have this misunderstanding or misconception about like the occult and witchcraft and cats. And they're like, actually, it's like the black is meant to be absorbing the energies, transmuting and transforming them like within the person, and then like within the person plus the cats, the energies of the cats, it's to clear the energies. But they just keep saying light workers, like it's not the dark side. It's not the dark side. Like cats are not of the darkness or like for the darkness. It's to like clear it. Like if it's unbalanced and there's like too much darkness, dense, heavy energy somewhere, they like kind of like whisk around. Even in whisk, like whiskers, like sensors, like there's something, it's like there's like dust accumulating on the whiskers. It's like they sense the need and the place for like to clear the energies. Interesting. So what is the purpose of cats in the ecosystem? Like in the animal kingdom ecosystem. What is the purpose of cats in the ecosystem? It's similar. It's like clearing the energies. And it's like vermin, rodents, right? They take out the poisoned, the sick, the poison. And I'm getting like, there's something about like, if you're like poisoning rodents, like pests, there's something about like sacrificing the cats, like clearing the energies for the space. It's like, you know, we've used cats to like get rid of vermin, but they're saying like it's also like poisonous, like unhealthy things in a space, like too much of something that's like dank or dark or gross or dirty or poisonous, disgusting. And they're saying like sacrificing the cats, like we've used them in the ecosystem as tools to help like clear the energies. It's like on many levels. So it's like cats going after, they're saying like poisonous, like infestations of like too much like gross, dense, heavy, icky, unwell, unhealthy energies. Material, like physical animals, rodents, whatever, or like energetic space. They're saying like spiritual energies as well, spirits. So their purpose is, they just keep saying like sacrificing the cats. Like clearing the energies, to clear the energies. Okay. How have cats evolved? How have cats evolved? They're showing like over the centuries, like cats recognizing human potential for safety, for home, for care, and I'm getting like dedication to like companionship and friendship and family. I'm getting that they like domesticated themselves. There's something about them evolving. I'm getting that the domestication of cats, like they did it themselves. They saw opportunities to evolve, like the cat system, the evolution of their species. I'm getting very smart, like highly intelligent, high intelligence. They saw the companionship with human beings. They saw the human potential. They're like family, friendship, companionship, fellowship, purpose. Like they recognize the compatibility with the human species. And so I'm getting that they domesticated themselves. And it's like safety, evolution. And they're like, I'm getting like the meow, like the cries, empathized, like humans empathize. So like mimic baby cries, recognizing the human empathized with sounds, with their sounds, different sounds. They have like, I'm getting like different cat sounds for different things. Cats have different meows or sounds for different species. It's like, I'm seeing a cat like, how a cat might make a sound towards prey, towards a predator, towards companionship, towards mating. Like they have different cries for different species. It's almost like they have like their own language. They're like only language. Their only language, like the voice of a cat, is like, I'm getting like translingual. I'm just getting they're very smart, like highly intelligent species, like over the species. Like they have lots of their relationship to many species, but then they're showing like the partnership, the fellowship, the companionship with the human. And they're showing like a person standing with a cat by their feet. Just very much, they domesticated themselves. They recognized that their abilities, it's about empathy, empathized. Humans have, ideally, they're saying, empathized, like empathized. Humans ideally have empathy, like more than like other, I'm getting like apex predators in the system. So it's almost like for like cats' evolution, they're like, you know, how can they survive? Like this is how they can survive, is basically to like latch on and build partnership with the human species. Cool. Why are cats associated with spirit realms, mediums, things like that? Why are cats associated with spirit? I'm just getting they are spiritualized. I'm getting like their soul, their spirit is like almost like a constantly recycling. Like spirit, like this, their spirit comes like in and out of their bodies in like a loop. They're like, it's like fixation. Like their spirit comes out of their body and goes back in. It's like this recycling within them. Almost like a blood transfusion or something. Like their spirit goes like this and this and this and this. What is that? They're just saying recycled. And they're jumping to my like 9 lives question, which is like a couple away. But they're like, this is why we feel like, oh, they have 9 lives. It's like they have this like regeneration process, their spirit, almost like a blood transfusion, but it's like a soul spirit life transfusion. Like they'll come out of the body and like something about their own system of clearing their energies. Like they clear energies. Whoa, like within themselves. Like they have their own ecosystem, like spiritual ecosystem. So why are cats associated with spirit? I'm just getting they are spiritualized. Like very spirited. And so anything spirit related, I'm getting just like is easy for them. Like this, like they're like no mention of it. Like it's just so innate and natural and like matter of fact, it's a part of them. Like there's no consciousness around it because it is of them. Just like constantly like recycling their soul. And we'll get to the 9 lives thing again. I'll ask it directly, but I feel like they're answering that question of why they seem to have 9 lives. It's like they come in and out, they come through. Spirit comes through, it like recycles, like these blood transfusions, like their spirit like regenerates. There's a regeneration. Wow. What are some fun facts about cats we may not know about? What are some fun facts about cats we may not know about? They're showing me a cat with like sunglasses. Their eyes, I'm getting like cool cats. Cool cats. There's something about their eyes. And temperature? Can you explain this a little more clearly? Cool tempered, regulated. Maybe this is just like hard to like comprehend, but there's something about their eyes and temperature. I almost feel like I'm getting like cool tempered, but also temperature. like cool regulation, like they can regulate their own temperature. What is this connection with the eyes? Maybe this is too like hard to like fathom. I'm seeing, they're showing me, they're like cool eyes, and there's something with their eyes, and they're showing like the pupils, like opening and like the dilation of their pupils, and like shining at night and like dark and light. But then I'm feeling like there's some temperature control, because like I feel like the surface of my skin feels like it's being cooled. But there's like a relationship with the eyes. Like they can see temperature, they can see temperature. They're like cool temperatures, like hot temperatures. Temperature like plays with their eyes too, like not just light and dark, but there's something about temperature affecting their eyes. They're kind of saying like they're like multi-sensored, like more than you know, like more than you can imagine. There's a lot of like sensory like activation going on in ways that like, right, okay, that we can't comprehend. Okay. Anything else? What are some fun facts about cats we may not know about? They're just like cool temperatures. Okay. Explain the 9 lives thing, please. I'm curious, where does that come from? They're just saying recycling of their souls, like the recycling of their souls, the recycling of their spirit, like in the one lifetime, in the one lifetime. Like, so they're kind of like, they're showing cats landing on their feet, and they're showing like a cat falling from a high story building or something and landing on their feet. In the process, something happens as they're going down where like their spirit or soul jumps out of the body. And then something about that, like they're like one dead thing. Like it like lightens the body, and then the body lands, and it's almost like the soul or the spirit of the cat jumps back in upon landing. So they're saying like jumping souls, like taking a break, like instead of having some breakdown of like the physical body or something intense happening to like the physical vessel of the body of the cat. It's like the physical cat is falling, but then like as that's happening, like cat spirit like jumps out of the body and is like doing these backflips and all this stuff. And then once the cat lands, boop, the cat goes back into the body. They're kind of saying like playful souls, like playing souls, like they're masters of spirit, like they're masters of their spirit. And so they know how to like effectively and efficiently come in and out of their bodies to like restore themselves to like optimal energy, optimal health. I'm getting just their playful souls, their playful spirits, and they're like masters of spirit. So interesting. Okay. What's the most important message we need to know about cats? They're like cool cats, like cool as a cucumber. They're cool. Like we can tell that they have these like cool tempered, like ways of being. They're like aloof. You think they don't care, you think they don't care. I'm getting like they're on their own time, like they're on their own time frame. And again, with this like masters of spirit, clearing energies and stuff like that, like they come and go as they please, right? And there's like freedom, right? So masters of spirit, like masters of being spiritual beings, they're really good at like interacting or not interacting with us. And so like the attitude that, or the aloofness, or the like they don't care, is like there just might be something on us or we're going through or something, and it's like like they don't need us. They know they don't need us. Their like higher spiritual self doesn't need us. Sometimes they're kind of like for food, you know, for like the basic material well-being of like the body, the vessel of the cat, not the spirit or the soul, but like the body. They're like, oh, the vessel's hungry, like must partner with human to care for the vessel. But from like a clearing energies, like spirit perspective of cats, part of their like relationship to us is like, you know, caring for the vessel versus like staying away, like if they're not feeling your energy, like there's something on it. But they need to be free. Like that's their natural side of their spiritual beings, is to like have this freedom. They're so spirited that it's like hard for them to like feel like trapped or locked in, because they're so used to kind of like this recycling of their spirit within this body. So they like manage their own. There's just a lot around the clearing of energies, their relationship to energies, their companionship with like humans and other species, their relationship to other species. They're just very spirited. They're very spirited. Masters of the spirit world. So that's the most important message. I have like a bonus question. I have a passed on loved one who makes jokes all the time. They were a dog person when they were alive, and they crack jokes about cats, and they're just like, cats are the rats of the underworld. So I want to ask the Akashic Records about that. They're like, haha jokes, haha jokes. But is there any truth to that? Like, are cats the rats of the underworld? They're just like, there's so many of them, and there's like so many lives. Like they live so many lives that it can feel like an infestation in the spirit world. They're like indestructible. Like cat souls, cat spirits are so indestructible. They're saying like effervescent, and again, like spirited. And like, because they're masters of spirit, it's like they take charge, and maybe they can feel kind of like bullying because they're like showing like snobs of the spirit world, that like it can feel like an infestation of cats in like the underworld. So there is some truth to it. There is some truth to that. Let's see one more time. Cats are the rats of the spirit world, of the underworld, excuse me. Hold on, one more time. Anything else? They're like haha jokes, but it is true. But they're like, you know, the heightened perspective of it is just that they're masters of spirit. Like they know what they're doing. Like they're doing what they're meant to do. They're doing what they do. And it's just a different energy. Okay, cool. So that was the Akashic Records on cats. I hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to leave any cool like cat stories in the comment section below. I've had some wild stuff with my cats as like an energy worker, Reiki master, as a medium. I have had some crazy connections with my cats over the years. Like especially like the more I got into this kind of work, the more I connected with them on this level of them like showing me stuff in dreams, even in the way like I communicate with them. I'm kind of curious if you guys have any fun cat stories. They just said light workers. Duh. Cool. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.